Hello, YouTube. So, I'm gonna post a conversation on my community area so everybody can see the conversation between Nikki Giovanni and James Baldwin. And I didn't hear the whole thing, but the snippet that I posted, where I'm like lip wording her. She briefly says to James when they're talking. She asked him, what made him go to Europe and so forth. And one thing they're talking about relationships is black women get the short end of the stick from the black man. The black man sometimes is nicer to his coworkers and his colleagues and strangers in the street. But when he comes home, we get the worst of him. We get the shorter end of the stick. She's like, well, why you can't lie to me like you lie to your clients or your customers or your students or your patients or whatever they do for a living. So that's a good question, ladies. Would you imagine? She was like, why we can't lie for the kids? Can we lie for the kids at least? I don't know. I rather the truth. I rather the truth than a lie. But that's actually a good point that she made, even though I know she probably was joking and being sarcastic. But that's a good question. Like, what would you rather? A man treats you like everybody else, which is very true. So she said, why not lie to me too? For me, I'd rather the truth. And it's very true, not just men of color, but men in general. Of course, you have to be nice to your customers. You have to be nice to your students, your clients, whatever you do for work. You kind of have to fake it, right? So that's what she was saying. Like, you fake it for everybody else, why you can't fake it for me? And I think it boils down to you have to fake it at work because you want a job, right? Right? You kind of have to, you fake it for strangers because they don't know you. So why show your, but I know for me, I treat everybody the same way. I treat others how I want to be treated. So nobody could ever say, oh, well, Crystal is mean, Then again, let me not say that. Depending on what type of person you are, that's how I'm going to be. So yeah, there's probably some people who might say, who don't really know me,